So, stream should be online. Let's see if we can get this going again after more than 5 weeks. Yep, absolutely. 720p, 2600 or 700 kilobit per second, and a relatively decent encoding setting. So anyway, this stream should be online and running, and I hope it's looking fine. Been a while, so let me make an announcement. Boom! Announcement made, and that should be it. I have to look at CIB Sunday later. Probably going to make a post as well because I'm back, and that means wait. Oops. I think I crashed the game. No, I didn't. Okay. That's better. Okay. Yeah, Grandia to 10th anniversary edition. It's a little... Okay, I don't even know if it's 10th anniversary, but I really want to have... for Christ's sake. I need to organize my windows a little bit here. That's better. Now, the thing with the anniversary edition is you can buy it on GOG on Steam. And I think it costs €19.95 base price. And you can always wait for it to be on sale because it's regularly on sale, and I think I bought this for like €5 or €7, something like that, and it's totally worth that price. And besides, it's probably the best way to play this, especially after they fixed all the bugs. When this came out, it was like a mess. It's almost like they directly ported the PlayStation 2 version to PC and then went like, yeah, well, we can get to the start screen, we can get to the opening sequence, that's all we need to check. And then directly at the first boss battle the game would just bug out and you couldn't continue if you had 60 FPS mode activated. I believe now 60 FPS is actually there's no FPS border anymore. At least they added a VSync option. It would be absolutely pointless to have like VSync when you have only 60 FPS maximum. At least in my opinion, because there's really nothing you can sync up to 60 Hz monitors there. So that's that. I really hope my internet connection is going to work fine, because I saw I had a little bit of yellow there, but no dropped frames. So maybe give it another 5 minutes or so. Just going to have a short... maybe wait a little bit, have a short sort of break, I grab a smoke and wait for somebody to arrive in chat. And if I'm back, then I hope somebody's there. Actually, you know what? Let's start. And hey, Will, hey, Masato, hey, Admiral Doc, and how are you doing all? No, I'm not gone. Not really. And yeah, the image is amazing. So I just thought it would take 5 minutes or so till people arrive, so that's why I shortly went away, but then I looked and you guys came in, so let's start the game. And I really don't know what hard mode is in this game, probably just harder enemies. But we're going to play in normal mode, because normal is always fine for me, and it's an RPG, so what's the point? So I don't know, this is on PC actually, not on PlayStation 2. I actually don't even want to know how long the load times are on PlayStation 2 when it says no loading. Like if it even shows that on my PC, then microphone is lower than the game. Okay. We will fix that once the game has started, so that we don't have to pause the sequence. The game is really loud, I noticed that. I already turned it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, the intro was extremely over the top. But I think the in-game music should be okay. I can make it a little bit. I can lower the volume of the game a little bit.
Down, Sky.
Yeah, that bird has some balls of steel with it. But think about bombs, something like that. Because, you know, that just happened. Censored!
Sky, over here!
Ryudo, I cannot take much more of this.
Quit your belly aching and fly, damn it! Whoa!
What an idiot.
I finished the job, didn't I?
Yes, in your own crude fashion. Here, take your money.
Father, don't be rude. I'm so sorry.
Don't bother, I'm used to it.
I won't have you speaking to his kind. Come, we're leaving.
At least his daughter has some manners.
I cannot stand him. What a pompous fool.
It's work, not a barrel of laughs.
Well, well, you're growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh, if it weren't for work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But business is business.
She was a fine-looking girl, though.
I don't care for her or the kindness of strangers.
As a matter of fact, I believe this version of the game is actually based on the Dreamcast release. I'm not sure if there are any differences between the Dreamcast version of Grandia 2 and the PlayStation 2 version, but at least in this version of the game you can actually import Dreamcast save games. I have no clue how you get those save games on your PC, but if you have them, you can actually use them with this game.
Ryudo, looks like we have another job.
Hey, not already. I'm still sore from that fall. No thanks to you. Ouch! Okay, okay! Sky, alright already! It's good to have work, right?
Yeah, I think the voice acting is quite cool.
It says the Church of Granis wants to hire you as a bodyguard. So, working for Granis, huh? Now I really don't want to do it.
A job's a job, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's what it means to be a geohound.
So, and now we can actually start the game. Whoop. And let me just lower the volume a tiny bit. Like that. I think this will do the trick. So this is the menu that we have. We have a geoblade, we have a leather jacket, we have a bandana, we have leather leggings, and we have a leather brace. This time your character also isn't any, you know, little kid or something. It's this guy, and those geohounds in the story of this game are some type of mercenaries, the way I understand it at least. I just always find it a little bit weird how the camera zooms in when you start moving. Oh, and there we have our save points. Save game. Climb up. Lizard charm acquired. Okay, I take it. So I wonder, is there anything in the options menu? Because you do have options, obviously. Config. Okay, because I just wanted to check, because you can play this with an Xbox controller, which is what I'm doing. But you still have to use the shoulder buttons to move the camera around, which I find a little bit weird. Otherwise, the combat system in this game works pretty much like in Grandia 1.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So nothing new there. They did refine it a little bit, made it less annoying. Solve, hand grenade, and Yomi's elixir. Right, like particularly the leveling system is not quite as let's see if I can get a critical in. No, I can't. Ouch.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So that's that. Another thing that I found a little bit annoying about this is they didn't add an options menu for the game settings within the game. So if you want to, so if you want to have like a different resolution or different aspect ratio, you have to quit the game and configure it outside with the configuration tool. Bye, Elena. See you later. I'm sorry, Tessa. I would join you if I could. I wonder why I'm not permitted to leave with you. I guess your role is more important than ours. Don't worry. We'll do all the preparations for the ceremony. Tessa, we have to get going. Oh, alright. See you later, Eleanor. Let's go. It's time for the service. You ought to return now. Yes, you are right. Don't worry, we've hired a bodyguard. You'll catch up with us safely. Please take care of yourself. And Tessa, I will see you later. Oh, that's true, Admiral Doc, that's true. I never liked that either. It's like with Quake 4, that's where you have to do that when you change the resolution options. And then it doesn't reflect those options unless you restart it 2 times if you change something else with the resolution. Well, that's a little bit weird. Anyway, no, let's go back. Thank you for all your hard work, whoever said that. Probably none of our concern. They're collecting ties. There's enough. There's enough. Okay, what do they do? Storm through your door and beat charity out of you? Instead, they're off to a tower outside a village to drive away evil spirits. We're very fortunate to have the sisters. Evil spirits. Yes, things are fine around here during the day, but when the sun goes down, all kinds of terrible monsters are about. What about the girl who stayed behind? Oh, Miss Elena, she's a songstress of Grandia. She sings such pretty songs for us. Maybe she will join after the service. You don't look like you're from around here. A word of advice, don't venture about at night. I think they needed a bodyguard. What's this about driving out evil spirits? That's just great. So that's an inn. That's a store. No, I never finished this game before. It's even been 2 years. By the way, this is the guy who gives you a tutorial, but really don't need anything because the game pretty much works exactly like you would expect it to work when you played Grandia 1. And we can't afford anything here, I think. What's that doing? Okay. Have anything to sell? Not really, at least nothing that's level 5 blizzard resistance. Never know when you need something like that. I also think they fixed the inventory system compared to Grandia 1, so you can finally carry more stuff with you. And the inn should actually be the place where we can save the game. Save the game. Feels so strange that everything is going so fast. Hey Sharian, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing fairly well myself actually. Got stung by a bee outside. It was like crawling under my clothes and I didn't notice it was a bee because it was at my back. And I pulled it out and I was like, ouch. So that was not very nice. A song. Maybe it's that songstress. Shh. Oh, I love Grandia in general, and this game is really, really good.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
Don't mind me. Continue.
Were you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around. What are you doing here?
Whoa now, what am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you? I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
Elena, is something the matter?
I like how the priest is wearing sunglasses.
Ah, you must be the Geohound, yes? We've been waiting for you.
A geohound?
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Sky. Quite a warm welcome for someone you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
I really think they improved in terms of voice acting compared to Grandia 1. I mean, Grandia 1 was okay.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
Oh, right, can't move the camera. This is a Mexican novel right here. That's the inn. Priest told me to wait here. Ah, yes, he'll be along shortly. Why don't you take a seat over there? Yeah, Millennia is pretty awesome. In general, all the characters in this game are actually pretty damn awesome, if you ask me. I don't know why, but back in the days I couldn't afford to buy this game, right? Because there were other games coming out that I wanted to have, and so I couldn't get my hands on Grandia 2 back then. But I did read the reviews and everything, and you know, letters people wrote to gaming magazines about Grandia 2, and everybody was like, oh, the main character is such a dick, he's so stupid, what is this Geohound thing? And even the gaming magazines wrote really negative things about the way the story and the characters are set up. And now that I have this game on PC, I'm thinking, this is great. I mean, it's not a masterpiece on the extent that Grandia 1 was for its time, but it's still an awesome game, right? I believe there's a Geohound waiting for me. Geohound. Yeah, exactly. That was my first impression as well. This game is awesome, right? When I first tried it out, I was like, what was everybody complaining about again? This is great. This is a real good JRPG. The visuals are nice, at least for the time, and I think in the 10th anniversary edition the visuals still look really nice. I mean, you can see that they're old, but I think they did a good job in getting this on 1080p screens. Right, and yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, I instantly bought it when it came out on GOG as well, because I love Grandia 1. I totally love that game, and I never had a chance to play this, to play Grandia 2, so that's why I grabbed it instantly and played it for, I believe, 10-15 hours or so there's still quite a lot that I haven't seen in this game. Oh, this man over there, Geohound, father, what need have we with his kind? Yeah, those mercenaries are not very popular here. Yes, come. Peace, my son. It is not appointed to us to judge our fellow man. Grandis alone reserves that power. You also instantly notice that this is a Japanese game, in that the religion in this game is very much similar to Christianity. They borrow a lot from that and then add a little bit of Buddhist Zenist and all this stuff into it. So that's kind of typical for a Japanese game, I think. Ah, come on, Blackwater, they're cool guys, right? They just murder innocent civilians day in and day out, but they're officially bodyguards. Anyway, I apologize for our rudeness earlier. You must be Ryudo Geohound, correct? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. So what business does a noble priest of the Church of Grandis have with a lowly Geohound like me? I believe that was stated in my letter. You can did read the letter, did you not? Come now, father, for a priest your lack of faith is most disturbing. Nice guy. So father, you need a bodyguard, talk. There's a tower outside of town, Grandia Tower. We will hold a ceremony there tonight under the light of the full moon. I want you to take one of our sisters there, and once the ceremony is over, I want you to bring her back here. Oh, I don't buy it. The church has never sought help from outside before, and this is a job for a choir boy, not a murderous geohound. Not all are against you, lad. You need not always walk in anger and pain. All troubles can be resolved with prayer and... I suggest you start praying your sister over to your tower. Okay. I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend, please. Fine, fine, I'll do the job. But save your sermons, Gold has a finer voice. The sister whom you will be protecting is waiting in the church. Please ready yourself and come along. Don't worry about the girl. I've never botched a job. I don't plan to start. Unintentional Star Wars references. I'm always not sure if anything is unintentional, but I didn't notice it. So let's save the game again, because saving the game is really fast in this version of the game. Not like in Grandia 1. Wait, did I save it? Yeah. Not like in Grandia 1 where it was literally take you like 30-40 seconds to save the game. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Okay, yeah, now I get it, So father, you want me to escort her fuzziness here? Fine, then come along, princess. Father, am I the only one with the Geohound? Yes, your role is very important. Well, why can I not just go... can I not just go alone? Please, father. No, I have never tried a hard mode. If you could explain to me what a hard mode actually does, that would be great. Because I really have no clue how it works. There's like limited save games or a time limit or something like that. Hey, what are you trying to do? You already paid me in advance. Excuse me. I do not want to go along with that bore. I know, who are you calling a bore? They did write it with double O before, right? Eleanor, your role is very important. If there's something to happen to you, we couldn't hold a ceremony. Fuss the bodyguard. It's not fair that I'm the only one who has to go with a Geohound. Man, I really want to know what those Geohounds did. These Geohounds did that they're so unpopular. I mean, not liking them is one thing, but being that aggravated by having to go with one, that's pretty damn nasty. Okay, so it's pretty much like that Grandia 1 mod that one of the lads who came in here was playing, where everything was made more difficult, but you could also level more quickly and stuff like that. I don't care one way or the other. Look, are you coming or not? Eleanor, please do not forget your role. We are depending on you. Oops, sorry. Yes, father, you are right. I ought not make Tessa and the others wait. I shall perform my part. Well then, Mr. Ryudu, please take Eleanor to Grandia Tower. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, the thing is, if you live in a society where something like that is legal, or even just remotely tolerated, then you may not like them, you know, but you wouldn't go that extreme to one of them. Especially if Geohounds are known to exactly do what they are being paid for, which means that, yeah, you can just sort of trust them to do what they were paid for, right? My name is Eleanor. Yeah, I get that. Princess Eleanor, then move it. Black Forest 1, and then we have to go to Grandia Tower. I like that they kept this overmap view, or this world map view from Grandia 1. Nice. Hey, what is it? This is your first time walking in the woods? No, not at all, it's just that at night. Keep your head down and watch your step. Look, over there! I didn't click anything that actually went away by itself. Nice reflexes, princess. Unfortunately, we're not out here to pick berries or nurse hurt shrews. Next time, you might want to duck and cover. Most bad guys won't stop killing you if you're trying to kiss their ouchies. Hey, you frozen or something? Mr. Ryudo, there's something ahead. Yeah, back off. Yeah, that's true. Ouch.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
You okay, princess? Yes, Mr. Ryu. How are you? Are you alright? I'm fine. As long as I'm getting paid, but one thing. Yes. Drop the Mr. stuff. I'm not your teacher, your babysitter, or your damn butcher. It's just Ryu. Alright. Bah. This way we won't make it till dawn. Step on it. I also have the feeling that, I suppose with a group like that likes to stick among themselves, because Ryu is not really the most social type, right? There are lots of suspicion and, you know, fairy tales about what they're actually doing. I think this could also be where all of the stuff's coming from. The only thing I wish is being able to change the camera settings so that the game is not constantly zooming in and out when I'm moving and not moving. That would be great.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Oh, something over there. Myriad power nut. Okay. What do we have over here? This looks like money. Nice. Yeah, exactly my point. Especially since, I mean, this seems to be a society in which, you know, certain people actually have to take money to do any job they can get their hands on, and all they're doing is using their muscles for it, and their skill in combat. And that's always something very suspicious. I mean, even today there are people who are suspicious of soldiers. So make your pick, right? So I take it, you're the ones who've been waiting for the princess here. Yeah, you must be the Geohound, I thank you. So that's a Geohound. He gives me the creeps. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing, the point that I try to make, right? Those girls, they never saw a Geohound in their whole life, even though they seem to be so frequent that the priest knows how to hire one. So that seems to be kind of the thing here. The rumors speak truly. Yuck, he's looking this way. Silence. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. If the church in general is against geohounds, I mean, maybe they stretch on that a little bit later, but the priest in that church in particular didn't seem to be all that much against them. Seems more like standard people suspicion. Come on, get to it. But yeah, it could be, because like I said, I haven't played the game long enough to see if they stretch on that topic later on a little bit more. But at least for the priest that we can see here in the beginning of the game, seems to be actually quite okay with those type of people. Sisters, I am ready. I have Mr. Ryudo to thank for bringing me here safely. Woo! Not even a ding or a scratch on her. No, I don't suppose you'll tell me what this is all about. Please wait outside until we have finished the ceremony. When it is concluded, you will escort Elena back to the church. How long the lady is going to take? It will take some time. This is all I may say. One more thing. Do not enter the tower under any circumstances. The ceremony must not be disturbed by your kind, you. My kind, right? I'll just sit over here and think filthy, unclean thoughts then. Please do not come inside. Eleanor, did he do anything to you? Tessa! Ryuru kept his hands to himself, though he did see fit to share his foul mouth. We must begin the ceremony. Yeah, that's true, Sharian, but I mean, without having any more information right now, I really can't make a comment about that. Also, one thing I noticed is, despite the really good voice acting in this version of the game, generally the whole script of this game, like the text here, is really well written, save for a couple of typos. In Grandia 1 you always had like a little bit of cheesy dialogue where they tried to translate stuff that simply didn't translate well. Man, how long is this gonna take? We've been waiting for like hours. Oh, stop your whining. This is part of the job. Man, what are you doing in there? This is why I hate church. Everything takes forever. What's eating you, Ryudo? Thinking about that thing schoolgirl? I just got a bad feeling about this. Okay, enjoy your meal, Sharian. And yeah, I think that's the only part of the story that's a little bit flat, is like your own profession is a little bit flat. Well, don't know how else to describe it. This tower too, don't you think it looks like a strange place for a holy ceremony? Yeah, with all those, you know, devil depictions on there. Check out the mural. What's the deal with these weird wings? It's an ancient ruin. I figure it dates back from the silvery white light ages. They mean the battle of good and evil. Why would they do their exorcism or whatever in a place like this? Holy crap. Hey, where are you going? Something funny is going on. Best check it out. Didn't they say not to go in? Look, if anything happens to that Eleanor chick, it's my rap on the line. I'm not gonna blow this job. True enough. And this is out of the ordinary. Quit stalling, let's go. Also, the music is really, really great. Huh? Great, just great. Where did all these monsters come from? Careful, Ryudo. And now you will actually see one of the most annoying levels in this game, and that is this tower, because every floor in this tower is a labyrinth. You have initiative. having the initiative really doesn't give you any advantage in this game whatsoever.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Black bean recipe with pork meat. Oh, that's a good question. Think about it, Fiorada. Is this more of a Portuguese thing or is this actually a German thing? Because I do wonder right now. Oh my god, can I make it? I know that criticals don't make it. Oh, it.
These guys were no real challenge.
Whoa.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Slowpoke nut. Ah, there you go. See, the thing is, every floor in this tower is not only labyrinth, there are also lots of items in here. Oh well, a Bohneneintopf is a standard thick or rich bean soup. Doesn't have to be black or with pork. You can also make it vegetarian or with white beans.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Because Bohneneintopf is just the generic German term for bean stew. Let's have a hand grenade.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Jesus Christ, what was that?
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Ah, sorry, it was some weird noise outside. Thought somebody had an accident or whatever, because it was really, really loud. Not sure if you heard that. Phew, that was close.
These guys were no real challenge.
Ah. Wind charms. That's good. Oh. I'm also not sure if enemies respawn in this game. Can't remember it exactly. In Grandia 1 they didn't. If you remember that. This could end pretty bad for me. Hate when they do that.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So, I think we've got it all. Over there. think I've checked this room yet. I see what I mean with this zooming in, that's so annoying. And I don't think there's any way to actually stop the game from doing that. If there is, please tell me. That's something I liked about Suikoden, like the 3D Suikoden that I showed on Twitter a while back. There you actually have zoom mode, so you can zoom in and zoom out to your liking. That's really well done. And I will play that game. I will bring my PlayStation 2 to my place and play PlayStation 2 games on stream. But I will only do that once I have my open source scan converter, because that's really the thing I'm waiting for at this point. There's nothing in here. And if I have that, I'm pretty sure I can actually bring you better quality streams in terms of retro consoles. Right, this stream right here is a little bit easier because it's on PC. But trying to get retro content on stream, I mean, you see my Master System streams, and the Master System streams do not really have good quality. At least I'm not happy with it. In terms of what the video quality actually provides you, I think it's not very good on my side. Hey, I countered that, for crying out loud. Be dead.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So yeah, that's that. I really don't want to use a cheap converter for PlayStation 2 content. So I'm right now just waiting for the OSSC to arrive, and then once I have that I will try to see if I can maybe fit a Sunday slot, because normally this stream should happen on Saturday, but I was busy going to the Games Workshop yesterday. So I couldn't start yesterday, but normally on Sundays I still have an open slot that I can fill, and maybe adding some PlayStation 2 content there would be great. There was an enemy here, I saw it, there it is. Ha! Got away. Nice. Yep, he also has special moves. Combo. Damn, he's not dead. Ouch, that hurt.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Level up. Oh, that's not good.
Tensei can slash! You better practice if you want to beat me.
Yeah, I mean, this game only has one fighting system, so all of the battles work like this. Welcome back, hope your meal was great. So I really wonder... Did I miss something here? Nope. Go here and then I can open that. 150 gold acquired, nice. And hey Hotnix, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a pleasant Sunday. And also, can you tell me if the music is too loud? Because I think it got a little bit louder. Music's fine, okay. Good to hear.
These guys were no real challenge.
Sudeki? No, I haven't played Sudeki yet. That's one of the games I haven't played. I did play a couple of JRPGs, quite a lot of Falcom stuff, you know, Dreads in the Sky, and Ys, obviously. No, it's not looking good. And then lots of Final Fantasy, Grandia 1, now Grandia 2. Ha, he missed. Ouch, he didn't. Our Trails in the Sky is great, but I haven't finished it yet. Damn. Yeah, I most certainly won't be able to avoid that. Oh, 133. Jesus Christ. I'm somewhere in the middle of the first game actually, so really not very far. Crap. I mean not very far, I mean I've played the game for like 40 hours or something like that.
Damn, that hurts.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, like I said, I really like the game, but the thing with Trails in the Sky is, at least the way I play games, it's a very long game and very, very grindy. So that's one of my main problems. It's a very grindy game. What happened? Ceremony failed. Save Eleanor. Ugh. Will you look at that picture? I mean, that woman is so dead. Hang on, we'll get you out of here. Damn it, she's dead. Ryudo. No time for sentiment. Search for the others. Yeah, we're in waist deep here. I always did. For some reason I never really found a good strategy to defeat the enemies, so I had to grind, and in Trails in the Sky, I mean, you've played it, you know that the more you level up, the less XP you get from an enemy, and it actually stacks up really early. Stupid door, it doesn't budge. Ah, look for another way in. Hey Scully, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Damn it. Ryudo, this window. Actually, crap. I thought I could go back and save the game. Holy! Yay! What is that? She's literally the devil. Darkness. I know that darkness. There is no darkness inside me. You cannot. I forbid you. Ah. Ryudo! You there! Snap out of it! Yep. Damn it, I'm gonna save her. Swash! Ryudo, we've got trouble. That's right. Yeah, and a split personality disorder along with it, so that's that. Anyway, she looks alright. Let's head back to town as soon as possible. So, you're feeling okay? You were acting a little strange back there in the tower. Yeah, just some bad memories. Oh hey, she's waking up. Hey, wake up! Sorry. Itching arm. Stop it! Stop it! Hey, it's alright now. Hey! Oh, that makes a difference, of course. That's a difference, yeah, I see it. Where am I? In the woods near that tower. Huh? Why am I in such a place? Look over there. Oh, also an in-game sequence is awesome. That is the power of darkness. Where is everyone? Where's Tessa? Yeah, you were the only survivor. Sorry. Come on, we've got to get moving. No! This everyone. Everyone. I'm going back. They must have. The power of darkness isn't coming this way to tell us about the neighborhood bake sale. We need to leave. I loved this. That dialogue was pretty awesome. Are they really gone? Yeah, they're dead. You nearly didn't make it yourself. You weren't looking so hot. Never mind those wings you sprouted. You lost to the power of darkness, to the power of Valma. Still with us, songstress? Any time to snap out of it. The dead won't be joining us anytime soon. The ceremony has failed. All have perished. Why should I alone have lived? Why should I alone keep living? Because I've got a job to do. Now get up and get your butt in gear. That's how you treat people. You monster, you cold, unfeeling brute. Geohound, cold, unfeeling Geohound. But he is right, you know, I mean... He definitely got a point. Yeah, and I totally agree with you. Looks like we escaped. I don't think they'll follow us this far. Well, you calm down a bit. ... Anyway, I'll bring you back to the priest. That's what I was hired for after all. Ryudo, how can you kill so indiscriminately? You didn't kill anyone! I'm sorry, you're doing it to protect me. Don't worry, part of the job. Yeah, I mean, usually the JRPGs, your main character has something Some backstory. Father Carius. I... Helena, you're the only one to make it back. Where are the others? What has happened? Yeah, sure. During the ceremony. Oh, Father. Oh, child. You have said enough for now. Rest and speak on these things a later time. Well, anyway, my job here is done. You've paid me enough. I wasn't exactly the most successful bodyguard. But what the hell was that ceremony about? Mr. Ryudo, you must be tired. We shall prepare some warm food for you. Come please, come inside. Helena, you as well. Can't tell you much about the ceremony, but the last I saw, and this sounds odd, Elena had grown these black wings. Anyway, we cut out of there pretty damn fast. Father, I had wings. Yep, he actually did. He, you know, brought her in and he got her back out, alive. So that's pretty much all they asked of him. Hush now, Helena, you're tired. Go to your room and get some rest, understood? Yes, Father. I guess a psychiatrist would be better for her. I mean, all of her friends died a very gruesome death. Very, very gruesome death by that. Getting torn to pieces by monsters is not really all that nice, isn't it? So ceremony was a failure. Elena possessed by the wings. You mind filling me in, Chief? Try finishing your sentence. I knew it would be dangerous. Yet, even so, we had to do it. The wings had to be sealed. The wings of Valma Ryudo. The wings of darkness. What? As Grandia is the god of light, so Valma is the devil of darkness. Long ago, the two met in battle, as was ordained. The battle between good and evil, right? Everyone knows the fairy tale. Valma was defeated, yes, but not destroyed. Even now, the Foul One prepares for the coming of eternal night. This is new. Valma grows in power with each passing day, seeking to break the seals which for a time have kept the darkness bound. Dun dun dun. As is foretold in scripture, the day of darkness is at hand. The world groans with the heaviness of Valma's rebirth. The devil seeks again to blot out the light of Grandia. Valma will return our world to darkness, then destroy it. That's something I never understood about evil. Why destroy the world that you yourself need to justify your own existence? That's always a little bit weird, isn't it? Sadly, even the power of our Pope, Sira Innocentius, that's a good name for a Pope, is not enough to ward the seals against the very darkness itself. Yet it is the work of myself and my brethren to prevent the advent of that day when all light shall fade away. Were it not so, I would not have sent my daughter to that doomed ceremony. Your daughter? Tessa. Sealing ceremony failed. If what you say is true, not only did it fail, but Elena has become possessed by Valma's accursed wings as well. What happens next? The pieces of Valma devour the soul of those they possess. Oh dear Elena, once she is emptied, the wings will move on to another host. This is how Valma feeds, gathering strength to re-enter our world. The fetters will be loosed. Ryudo, will you lend us your services again? Will you help Elena be her bodyguard? Question mark. These side events may yet be made to work in our favor. I wish to send Elena to Grandia's cathedral immediately. It is rumored that His Holiness Sira knows of an ancient sacrament which has the power to cleanse the soul of darkness. The rite would free Elena and shield others from the taint of evil. We may again be able to seal the wings away. Such an act would delay Valma's return. However, those that follow darkness will not sit idly as our plans come to fruition. Sorry, were you waiting for me to give a damn? No, Ryudo, I wait for you to recognize an opportunity. For your services, you shall receive, say, a statue of gold. Belongs to the church, but needs outweigh vanity. I believe it would make a pretty enough price. Well, let me think about it. I can't stand God or women. Whoa. What was that? Something outside. And this is going to be pretty interesting, because at this point, when I first bought the game on release day, it would actually freeze during this battle.
This is so good. I feel so free, so filled with power. Oh, I feel excellent.
What? That girl did this?
What have you done? You foul Dark One! Leave at once!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by Dark One?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a Dark One to you? I mean, really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the Dark Ones?
Well, the wings kind of give it away, right?
Ew, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue, this church, and the scum who live here too.
And you know, her genocidal ways with people.
Careful, Ryudo. She's dangerous.
The church! Ah, what have you done?
Now I feel better. What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church. Now, how about I obliterate this town?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
You're terrible. What an awful thing to say. I thought you... Well, this will tame your tongue.
Yeah, she indeed does, but... Ouch.
Tensei can slash! Yeah. Ah!
Oh my god. She's using Zap.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Well, my dear. You have a rather nice character.
Don't toy with me!
I like you. My name is Millennia. Next time we meet, I'll make you mine. Well, pack this up. I'll be back. Toodles!
She can fight. For a girl.
For a girl.
Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
Really, I'm fine with this. Didn't you say that you don't like getting involved in matters of religion? You said I get to meet that Pope Zero at the cathedral. Think about it, Sky. The Pope. We can get in good with him. We could get our hands on some ungodly amounts of loot. I'm not a newly hatched chick, Ryudo. I suspect you have other reasons for your broad change of heart. Yeah, I like Melania because of her character design, but the thing with Melania is Melania herself is sort of a split personality in and of itself, you know, like she has this really nice parts about her and then she's going like, oh yeah, let me first destroy this church and then let's destroy this whole town and kill everybody inside. And that makes the character kind of interesting actually. So yeah, this game really has awesome characters all the way. Anyway, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your money. Gold statue acquired. Please take good care of Elena. Thank you for your help. Shall we go? Grandia's cathedral is a bit of a hike, princess. Better leave your 6 slippers behind. Should hurry up to this. I must go. I do not want the others to have died in vain. Farewell, father. Please take care. Elena, be careful during your travels. I shall pray for your safety. I pray for the patience I'm going to need. Yeah, I know later in the game she's actually getting a little bit tamer. I will not be a burden. I am quite able to defend for myself. So Songstress has spunk. Good, let's move. Must go to Grandia's cathedral, no matter the cost. Get to Grandia's cathedral tomorrow, the day after tomorrow? Even if we both rode on Sky, we'd never make it that quick. Besides, Sky is only good for dropping people in mid-flight. You were hanging from my feet. You try carrying someone 6 times your size and 50 times your weight. See how you do. Anyway, it is difficult to estimate when we will arrive. Yeah, you do not always eat at regular meals when you are out in the open, you know. So, now let's save the game. Not sure if eating in this game also recovers you. Also recovers you. So, and actually, at that point, I think I'm going to do a short break. I'll be right back. Go to the toilet and I'm going to play for another hour and a half. Something like that. Hope you guys stick around till then. Loop. Loop. And there we go. So, be right back. It's not just you, Monster Cookiemon, and welcome to the stream. It's actually frozen because I've activated that the game pauses when it loses focus. Should probably deactivate that for the next stream. Oh no, not at all, not at all. I've been playing for about an hour or so. Hour, 10 minutes, something like that. Oh wait, let me just go back to the village and let's check if I can actually buy something in the store. Okay, so that's like 500 gold. Yep, so that's going to do the trick. I think that's good enough. I'm not going to sell a statue just now. I'm probably going to sell it the next time when we have a chance to. And let's just, for the sake of it, save the game again so that we don't forget to do that if we die. I don't think you can actually die that early in the game to the normal enemies, but you never know. Damn. Well, so much for that. Let's check this out. Those enemies do not really give that much XP, but I think... Oh, she's actually able to cast quite a bit of magic.
Hey! Stop that!
The very first tower, yeah. Yep.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So what you've missed is the first tower and where Millennia shows up. Whoa. I didn't see that coming. Ah, damn. Timed out. And they have ranged attacks. What is she doing?
practice if you want to beat me.
Yeah, he doesn't need any healing. Mushroom cloud. I'm really trying to scroll through the wild and find as much as I can. Because this is still a Grandia game, right? So there's probably lots and lots of stuff out here you can grab. So he's dead. That guy totally isn't dead. Jennifer Hale. That name tells me something, but I can't really quite connect it. I'm not good with names.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Quite frankly, the only voice actress I know is Rachel Messer, who I believe voiced Shodan in System Shock. I believe. It's always difficult to imagine that because she looks actually really, really young. But I believe Rachel Messer was the one who voiced Shodan in System Shock when they brought out the version with voice acting. But either way, she's great. I follow her on Twitter, and it's really interesting to see what professional voice actors are doing. Oh, definitely, definitely. Ys 7 is so much on my list of games I'm going to stream.
Here goes my impact bomb.
I like how she says bomb. Sounds so cute.
Tensei can slash!
Oh, V7 is already in 3 days. Oh, damn. I thought it was still a month or so.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
But yeah, Ys is a set. I mean, I haven't streamed Ys 6 yet. Maybe I should do that first, but then again I also can't stream Ys 5 except if I use an emulator. So I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, who cares? I will definitely stream Ys 7. And even if it's just for like one promotion stream or something like that. Oh.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Leave her alone.
Tensei can slash! You better practice if you want to beat me.
I mean, honestly, Ys is just outright the best game series ever, even though I think E7 is still more in the style of the other Ys games that came out previously, while Ys 8 is actually really pretty much a new game in every sense of the word. Like completely new style and everything. Which I like, but I don't see it coming to PC anytime soon. Falcom apparently went back to some of their old shenanigans with, you know...
10 say
not really settling on one partner in Europe to distribute the games. So, for example, Ys 8 is being distributed not by Exceed or Exceed, but by NIS Europe, or NIS America, basically in the US. Those are the guys who made Disgaea, and they're publishing Ys 8 on PlayStation 4 on the Western market. Comes out on Steam on 12th September. How do you know all of that? I'm following Falcom and NIS and Exceed, and I couldn't find anything about the dates. I feel like I'm not really a big fanboy, because I'm actually a really big Ys fanboy and I don't know that. That hurts so much. Okay, well maybe the problem I have is that I'm not checking Steam very regularly, because I'm really most of the time buying my stuff on GOG. It's as simple as that. When it comes to PC games, I regularly check GOG's front page, but Steam not so much. Also because I really don't like the Steam website. I think it's one of the most messy things in web development history. It's really awkward. Yeah. I mean, really the problem also is that I don't like DRM. Like, really not. I'm normally not that evangelical about it, but like, I was like, okay, Siberia Free, for example. It's going to be worth it, I thought. I was like, okay, I don't care that it has de novo and DRM and all that stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's Siberia, come on. What could possibly go wrong, right? And yeah, it's a big letdown. Siberia Free really isn't worth it. I was really disappointed. Like the controls are actually made for a controller, because their main platform they wanted to release it were Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and the PC version that I have is more like an afterthought, and you notice that when trying to play the game, because the controls are god awful. And also you know how people actually laughed about Mass Effect Andromeda and the character animations, facial animations and everything? Siberia Free is way worse. Way worse. Not considering that the first two Siberia games were great in a way, in the artwork and everything, so that's really disappointing. Yeah, Ferragus, how are you doing? Oh, did they do that now? Okay, I really hope so. I mean, Siberia has always been a 3D, in 3D, and I always liked that because the environments were always looking great. Like if you just turn on Siberia 1 and you're in Bellady Lane in that supposedly French town where everybody has German names for whatever reason that we don't want to stretch on, then you notice how beautiful everything is looking, right? And Siberia 2, same thing, the environments, everything, character design, everything's just beautiful. And the story is great. And then you have Siberia 3 and nothing makes sense in this game.
Gotta work even harder.
Literally nothing. Yeah, but pre-rendered backgrounds is still 3D. And otherwise, most Resident Evil games would be 2D games. But then again, Siberia 1 and 2, definitely always a recommendation when you want to play point-and-click adventure games, but Siberia 3, I'd probably wait for a couple of more patches. Yeah, exactly, with static backgrounds. Yeah, Siberia 3 was... I was so disappointed. I wasn't even all that hyped, like one would think, but I was like, yeah, it's definitely going to be good. It doesn't have to be like perfect or whatever. I mean, whatever you imagine what perfect is. And then I put it on, and the opening sequence is really well made and everything, and then you continue playing it and the story unfolds and you're like, oh god, this is so much bullshit. Oh, Sky. Mind looking around a bit? No problem. You know what I mean, so Siberia 3 is not a recommendation. Microids has fucked up pretty much everything they've released over the past 5 years or so. And they just continue doing that. So I don't know what's wrong with them. It's just like the guys who made Too Dark, which was also a very promising game, and I was really looking forward to that. And they promised in their Kickstarter, or I think they went to Indiegogo, so in their crowdfunding campaign they promised it would be a DRM-free release. And it was a really expensive game as well, it was over 20 euros for an indie game. And I was like, but this is looking good, and the guys who worked on Little Big Adventure and on Alone in the Dark were working on this. So the team consists out of people who made really, really good games in the past. So I was like, I'm hyped for that. And then it came out and I was like, yeah, why is it not on GOG? And then their marketing, the woman who's worked for the marketing company that they hired to do the marketing for them, was like, yeah, I don't think it's going to come to GOG because it uses de novo. And I was like, it uses what? An indie game? What? And believe it or not, 10 days after the game was released, the DRM got cracked. It's really, really amazing. And the game wasn't a big success, even though it could have been. It got really good reviews by pretty much any gaming magazine. Got really good reviews, but it was not a success. People cracked it, people downloaded it, most people simply weren't interested in it. And when you release a game like that on Steam exclusively, with de novo, with DRM, and the DRM makes the game crash and everything, well, you kind of deserve to, you know, die a gruesome death and never ever make games again. I pretty much don't think very highly about the people who made this game. They're really, really big bunch of idiots. Anyway, getting tired. We can rest for a little while. No, I'm still alright. Don't get too comfortable. The night has many eyes, teeth. Your children's tales are neither frightening nor amusing. Don't overdo it. You're staying here tonight. Can you stand? Yes. I also totally agree with you. I think backgrounds, or generally when you play a point-and-click adventure game, the environment should be as atmospheric as possible. And rendering 3D backgrounds is not really the best way to do that, because it will always look, you know, it's always bound to look like whatever your video card is able to render. And having them pre-rendered always allows a little bit more artistic freedom in a 3D environment. Especially if you really don't have the capabilities to do it properly, and Microids definitely doesn't. Anyway, you calm down a bit, pay attention next time. Alright, anyway. What happened back to the tower? Ready to talk about it yet? I do not remember much. I believe it was a ceremony of sealing. I was to sing. I began my songs, my sisters moved to restore the seal, and then... what about the wings? Forgive me, I do not wish to remember. Ugh. We're missing something here. You must be able to remember. Or did the clouds of incense fog you... What? Cloud of incense fog your memory. Oh, I got it right. Do you assume? Hey, I'm not presuming to know what goes on behind closed doors, sister. I'm just saying you were there. Hopeless. You do not understand. Because I'm not sophisticated enough. Because I don't fall all over myself to be the first in line at the temple doors. Now you mock me. No, I've been mocking you for the last half hour. A little slow to notice, aren't we? Why do you persist in vexing me? Do you bait me to watch me suffer? Do you take pleasure in my pain? Please, I do not need your grief, as I have much of my own. I'm surprised that you've managed to remain so naive and survive as long as you have. Is that what you think? Forget it. Get to sleep. We've got a ways ahead of us in the morning. Hey, leave some space for me. Hope you're joking. Never mind, I will sleep outside the tent. Didn't mean it that way. Hope you like sleeping on rocks. Suit yourself. Ryudo really has a way with the ladies. So, she's finally asleep. What about you, lover boy? You're going to sleep? I can't. Keep seeing Eleanor surrounded by darkness in the tower. Nightmares, man. Don't think about it. Nothing you can do now. And I pissed her off, man. She's so perky and happy. Now she hates me. You saw her. Can't be helped. Well, it could be. You could stop being a dick, you know. You know how the church feels about us working types. But I guess she has been sheltered her whole life. She's never seen the world outside her window. Then to have her friends die on her like that, and I couldn't save them. Compassion, Ryudo? A little late for that. Your words would sound far better had they been spoken sooner. Sometimes all I can. I didn't want. She was to be kept from harm, yet even now she suffers. And I cannot bear to see it. It's my duty to protect her. You're mincing your words again, Ryudo. Badly. You know as well as I that what you feel has less to do with duty than with what, Sky? Concern? Sentiment? That's not me. Still, I've never felt... Good night, Sky. Sweet dreams, Ryudo. Why did he not tell me? Ryudo, it's morning already. Good morning, Ryudo. Are you awake? Cut it out, Elena. It's too early. Up until now, what is it? I'm so sorry. I misjudged you, Ryudo. Took you for just another detestable geohound. Sky, I misjudged you as well. Please forgive me. What snuck into your sleeping bag? I am a detestable geohound. I agree. Anyway, Ryudo, please help me get to Grandia's Cathedral, and you too, Sky. That's just great. Nope, can't go there. Well, that worked just fine. Poison Antidote, Yomis Elixir, and Crystal Brooch.
Here goes my impact bomb.
I love this attack.
Tensei can slash!
Oh boy.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
By the way, is there anything back here?
Tensei can slash!
Yep, that's definitely going to cancel
Here
that
goes
attack.
my impact bomb.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
By the way, how did that thing with abilities actually work? Ah, that's how this works. Yeah, I don't have skill books yet. Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking, actually. Hope she can actually reach it. Yep, she can. Yeah, it's pretty much like in Grandia 1 when you were leveling up your weapon skills. And your weapon skill that was affecting that certain ability that you were using would make it execute quicker, and once it was at max, you would actually instantly execute it. I like the fact that they made it a little bit easier in this game. You don't really have to worry about all that much. I mean, remember when I played Grandia 1 and I was spending like literally 1 hour just to train the abilities and the magic of one character? It was pretty amazing. No. And welcome to the stream, Hollow Shadow. Nice to see you. But I've never played Grandia 3. As a matter of fact, until earlier this year, I didn't even know Grandia 3 was a thing. I really didn't know that it existed. So I probably have to look out for it at some point. The thing with all of these games is they're becoming pretty expensive on eBay. Never played 1 and 2. Well, you should definitely play 1 and 2. At least 1, and, you know, definitely 2. Because they're great games. Grandia 1 is absolutely perfect in terms of JRPGs. And Grandia 2 is what you're seeing here, and it's great. Ryuru, is this a town or something? No, the kind you want to raise your kids in. It used to be like this. Therefore, we could sleep in a regular room. Well, we're gonna have to make do. Anyway, let's find a place to bunk up. Well, they do have an inn, so that's that. I actually did get further than this. Played... I think I've mentioned it, I've never finished this game, but I did play through this part and the next part. Long time to see, it looks like you had trouble. Oh, Ryudo is still breathing, I see. Good monsters, kiddo. Monsters have taken up residence in the other side of town. As you can see, they haven't been too kind to us poor louts. Nice place you got here, Vix. He did try to run you out of town, stubborn as ever, I see. Aye, and don't think the wretches that came crawling in here for shelter appreciates it. Tell you, if I had a few more men with blades, we wouldn't have to keep huddling in here like hens on omelette day. You retired for a reason, Vix. You can't win your battles with your reputation alone. I can still say you, who's the girlie? You've gone soft on me, lad. Huh? You've gone senile on me, old man. It's work, don't ask. Huh? What's that? That medal was a memento of my mother. Please do something. I love Rowan. He's so cute. Or she. I'm not sure if it's a he or she. No can do. We had our hands full just getting through there. There's no way we're going back to that place. What's the deal with those clowns? Funny you call them that. They ducked in here to slip away from some monsters that apparently took a liking to their finery. Along the way, the monsters seem to have lifted some precious bauble from the lad. Figure him to be a runaway and a wealthy one at that. You might look into it, Ryudo. Accidents do happen.
I beg you again, is the answer still no?
When I say no, I mean no. We're born with so much luck, kid. Personally, I'm saving mine for retirement.
Yeah, retirement. What the boss says is right. Right, Paella?
That's right. Bravery's not the same as bravado, right, Gonzola? Push your luck and you'll lose it all.
Yeah, it's just like Paella says. The odds are too stacked. We just ain't cut out for these high-stakes gambles.
Please help me. I beg of you. It's precious to me.
You just don't understand how the world works. It ain't our job to be fighting in the first place. If you want some monsters slain, boy, why don't you go ask the Geo-Hound over there?
Geo-Hound? Never heard of him.
Please, a monster has stolen my precious medal. It was a memento of my mother. Will you help me get it back, please? I can pay you whatever you ask.
Sorry, I cannot spare the time. I'm already in the middle of one job.
Ryudo, I think we should try.
Aren't we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral? Sorry, kid, but you'd better give up on your medal.
Do I have to? Oh, I guess so.
Sorry. Ryudo, cannot we do something for that little boy? Gee, let me think about it. Yeah, I think we have time to find his lost jewelry. Hell, we could find him some matching earrings. Look, if we stop for every weepy brat, no offense, we might as well set up shop with Vix here. Now eat these and relax. Eat these and relax. What are you giving me? Cocoa berries. The locals chew on them. They make the corners round. Take it easy the first time though. Seems the things we should be worrying about is finding our way through. The road is blocked, we'll need to take a detour, but I don't know of a good path. Now if I weren't saddled with the broad, I could cut my way through this. Damn it! Don't do that as quickly. What are you doing? I said to take it easy on those. I feel kinda funny. Well, that's exactly what you should give someone, right? Yeah, no. Like I said, I've played through that part already, and also through the next, I believe it's a tower, or the next big dungeon, you know, that thing where you also have to walk up and down. And yeah, let's see, I can't believe that girl, she ate enough cocoa berries to kill the Pope. Strange way to put it, at least it's finally quiet, she'll sleep well. Not bad for her first time, actually. Whatever, hopefully she won't keep trying to outdo me after this. I'm getting tired of this high maintenance stuff, man. What are you thinking? Thought I'd take care of business while I can. Going out alone. Got you, don't I? What made you decide to get to work right now? Have a soft spot for the kid? Circus brat? Hardly. We won't get anywhere unless we cut through those monsters first. And if an entire nest of them is involved, well, you know, I work best alone. What in blazes? Found you. Who are you? Show yourself. Ryudo! It's you. Oh, how sweet. You remember me. Remember my promise too. I won't let you get away this time. I can't move. You, what are you doing to Ryudo? Oh, same thing I'm going to you, bird. Do it to you. So. Oh. Now, Ryudo, don't move, dear. Get away! Oh, hey, your own's gone off somewhere. You guys seen him? Oh my, what do we have here? Let me free first. What's happening? I'll be right there. I actually like how she just joins you, you know? Didn't think the kid had that much moxie. Running around one man acts no good. Almost enough to make a man sleep wicked. Two can't walk a tightrope. If the boy wants to make his own bed, then let him eat it too. His own bed? He's not our problem. Still, he's young, very young. Too young to toe the line, perhaps. You do. What's with these losers? These carnies, they're all mopey, cause the run ran off to feed some monsters. Scrub like him won't make half a meal. And you didn't do anything. What's wrong with you? Go find him. Know where he goes, yes we do. But there are monsters, many monsters. Let's go, it's not right to leave the boy alone in the lion cage. I think we could worry till the bearded lady sings so we could find the little nipper and be done with it. Hang on. I was gonna waste the monsters anyway, so if we find him, we'll bring him back here. Hang on there, fella. We'd better come with you. We're only circus folk, but you'll be needing some company anyways. Keep your cream pies and sell... Okay, seltzer water to yourself. Your assistance isn't needed. Aw, you're a sweetheart, aren't ya? This should be fun. Your idea of fun is wading through rivers of blood, gobbets of flesh and gut fresh upon your lips, then yes, it will be fun. And what are we waiting for, Tiger? I'm getting antsy. Because I could just have some fun right here if you want. This one is a couple of eggs shy of... is a couple eggs shy of a basket. Hey bro, just how badly do you want to be turned into charcoal? Fine, fine, come along then, but stay out of my way. See, that wasn't too hard now, was it? Confident yet willing to listen to reason. Just what I want in a man. That chick is really creepy. Oh, it definitely is. I hope I'm not butchering it too much. I know my voice acting is not really the best. I don't think I need that. The thing just is... Where do you need to go again? Oh right, you can just walk through there. Ah, you can't walk through there, definitely. Well, you know, awesome and creepy are just two sides of the same medal. That's convenient. Look at it, it's so cute. This squirrel fox rodent, it must be Caro. They say he forages for puff nuts. really love the magic animations in this game. They're great.
Ouch!
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
That was beautiful, you guys!
Yep. Playing through this is actually really nice because Millennia is really strong. Nope, definitely don't want to go there. These puzzles are so weird at times. What the fuck?
Tensei can slash!
So he's dead.
Ouch!
Stop attacking her, for Christ's sake!
Look, but don't.
That was beautiful, you guys!
I actually like how she has like a full set of makeup with her, just for that battle victory scene. And we gotta level up. That's a little niff. I mean, I think she's great overall, so let's see. Items, it's in her herb, give her some. Really wonder how you get over there. Grab that thing. Ooh.
This may sting a little.
Ouch!
Tensei can slash!
That totally didn't kill the frog.
That was beautiful, you guys!
Oh, so let's see.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
You know, I really think at some point I really have to buy a new chair. But good chairs are really expensive, so I don't know.
These guys were no real challenge.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel? Ouch!
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Very nice. Killed everything that's in here. That's moving on. Let's see what's on the other side. That's how you get there. Puffnut. Okay. So we should probably check out that thing where we can give the puffnuts to. Can't remember if I've ever done that. Let's see if we can give it to that thing and see if we get any bonus out of it. Wait, no, that's not right. Hey, little Ron looks happy. Give him more puff nuts, maybe he'll leave dead birds on our doorstep. That didn't really do much. So let's see. Got all the way in here. You did to get here alone. So is that the monster over there? No, he's the one we rescue. That was pretty loud. Oh boy.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
Ooh, those guys are tough.
Look, but don't touch.
Ouch!
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
Christ's sake. One thing, however, is that they still haven't fixed, in this version of the game, still haven't fixed the fact that the CPU always tries to walk such long paths to get to the enemy. Like Ryudo could have totally walked, you know, diagonally towards the enemy, but he didn't because the CPU was busy calculating the way of Millennia. who would have been in a way in theory at least. It's strange. He's dead.
That was beautiful, you guys.
Didn't even get a level up from that. You're quite a monarch. There's a quick power up on the field window. Okay. Thank you very much for saving me. You're making me regret it already. You shouldn't be here, kid. Go home. What about you two? What are you doing? Well, that's probably not... That's not 12 plus, mate. We're riding the land of pests. Really? Ridding the land of pests. But please take me along too. Give me a break. We're not running a daycare, kid. Go home. I will not go. I'm not playing around. I cannot lose that medal. It is the last thing my late mother left to me. Well, when you run into her, tell her that she should have left you some common sense instead. It's precious. I cannot lose it, no matter what. I will absolutely, positively get it back. Oh, you're so cute. I've decided I'll take you along. My name's Millennia. What's yours? I'm Roan. Thank you very much, Miss Millennia. Hey, I don't want any part of this. There's a rough road ahead. He'll only be a burden on you. I'm so happy. Ryuru, are you really worried about me? You're a good man after all. As weak and frail as I am, I will show you I can protect this child. We'll be fine, right? Yes, I shall not give you any trouble. Oh boy. Weak and frail, Just don't forget to feed him and change his litter twice a day. Hey, turn off the waterworks, kid. There is a tooth fairy, alright. So you take me along? For now, but if you slow us down or just piss me off, your butt will be skipping down Lollipop Lane as on its own. Understood. Actually, remember this boy to be really, really good. Calming, how is that? Chance of breaking, okay. I'll ride the mana egg. Ow.
Ouch!
Yeah, Jackie, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel?
Hope you had a pleasant Sunday so far. Oh, I'm doing great.
That was beautiful, you guys.
I mean, it's Sunday, right? So everything is nice and quiet. Actually, there was the police was outside earlier when I had my break. I wonder what they were doing there. They looked a little bit pissed, so probably some petty matter. The neighbors or something like that.
just me, or is it a little warm?
Golden Hammer! Crash!
Yep, that just happened.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
Excuse me.
We won!
Yep, we totally did. Level up. $300 gold. Nice, very nice. I think that that. Oh wait, that's one of those time things, isn't it? Oh, we got ourselves another puff nut. Well, maybe it isn't.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
And that rock is so dead.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
Yeah, there's some clipping errors seen here.
That was beautiful, you guys!
Stonehead, oh, that's a new helmet. And by the way, about that mana egg, so... Okay. Equip. That's what I wanted to see. And we have a bandana. Okay, and that gives me... Whoa, that's good. So, recycling all equipment. Oh, they sure did. I mean, one of the main differences is that everything in this game is 3D. In Grandia 1 it was like It was like the characters were 2D sprites, and everything else was actually 3D.
Tensei can slash!
Is it just me, or is it a little more?
This is really one of the main differences. And then of course you moved on a full console generation.
Tensei can slash!
Yep.
Ooh, hey, how does that feel? Golden hammer crash!
Let's see if that... No, it doesn't kill him, sadly. Also, one thing I particularly like is how they change the cancel system, that there are attacks that specifically state that they can do a cancel on enemy attacks, and there are other attacks that can't. And with your normal attacks, like combo attacks, you have a much higher chance of cancelling an enemy attack than in Grandia 1, and that's really nice. Oh, this one in particular is actually for PC. The original release was done for PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast. And I think this version is based on the Dreamcast version. I said in the beginning of the stream, I believe that it's like that. Not sure if that actually makes any difference at all, but you can import Dreamcast save games into this one, even though it's on PC. You just have to sort of figure out how to get it there. Ah, great. I'm so dumb. Yeah, exactly. In Grandia 1 that wasn't possible, Sherry, and that's what I mean. In Grandia 1, when you hit an enemy with a combo attack, like your box standard combos, then there was little to no chance that you could actually break his attack. The only thing that you actually did was you made him idle a little bit longer. You know, like you could not break his attack, but you could actually delay him. Right, and in this game, in Grandia 2, you can actively cancel with combo attacks very effectively. Like I said, it wasn't possible in Grandia 1. Simply didn't work out. Oh, they don't cancel the attack at all? Didn't notice that. I suppose they always die very quickly. Oh, I see. Oh, so I got that wrong. Interesting. What am I doing here? So let's do this again. That's where I wanted to go to. Oh, doing damage critical, stopping dangerous attacks. Yeah, but the problem with critical attacks is always that they take so long to charge. They have such a long time before they actually do something. You know, like when an enemy attacks you as loading his special ability, then the combo attack will actually take really, really long. Before it's executed and actually does what it's supposed to do. And I always found that to be a little bit stupid. Because just can't get the timing so perfect that this will work out in an effective way. That's the thing. Okay. You have to run to the enemy and then it takes very long until your character actually strikes. Yep. And let's save the game again, just to make sure that we're not going to lose all our progress. Yep, the critical animation is a lot slower actually than the combo. So it's sometimes actually smarter to use the combo move, even if it doesn't cancel it. Because you will do the damage and it will hopefully oh crap. Really now. You know, boss battles are one thing, but if the boss also has minions, that's really annoying.
Tensei can slash!
Actually, do critical moves also stop them from charging up? Yep. They totally do that.
Look, but don't.
Well, I wasn't thinking that he would charge up that fast. I was wondering if I could actually just stop him a little while.
Golden Hammer! Crash!
Tensei can slash!
He missed.
Look, but don't.
Oh, I see. Speedy or war boots. I will have to look out for them.
Tensei can slash!
Golden Hammer! Crash!
Crap. That's not good. That's so much not good.
Damn, that
Ouch.
hurts.
Yeah, but there's... I mean, I'm confused, am I not? Oh, he's dead anyway.
That was beautiful, you guys.
Adventure book. Level up, level up, level up. Okay, I take it. You acquired a skill book. Use equip power up on the field window. Okay. Well, that did a lot of good. Might as well camp out here. Can wait until he dies of old age. What do we do at this rate? I actually just now noticed that Melania is wearing a transparent skirt. Never noticed that before. It serves you right to be toying with the wings of Valma. What was that? Who? Oh, what are you? Oops. I said it out loud, didn't I? Never mind me. You're sure in trouble there. What would have come of us if you had not? Forget about it. Now go get your medal. Oh, that's right. Bronze medal acquired. It's here, all because of you. Thank you very much. Hang on a second. Did she or did she not just refer to herself as the wings of Valma? Huh? I don't know what you are talking about. Come on, let us hurry back. I feel so bad about making everyone worry. Lollipop lane, kid. Lollipop lane. So I don't think there's anything else in here. I really wonder why I collected those fruits and gave it to that animal. Did I miss one or something like that? Ah, I always walk down here. Actually, another thing I just noticed is you can't change the direction of the compass anymore. You know, in Grandia 1 you always had two targets. The one where you came, basically the one where you came from and the one where you're supposed to go to. And whenever you needed to go back, you can just change that. Okay. But yeah, you can't do that with the compass in this version anymore in Grandia 2. It's a little bit weird. They would cut something like that out. Well, I pretty much tried everything. Maybe it's like the D-pad. Anyway, I don't want to overstay my welcome, and the accursed light of the sun. It burns. Yeah, well, she just looks really happy. Believe me, didn't ya? See you, give my regards to Eleanor. I'm a bit tired. What do you mean by that? Hey. Eleanor? Mr. Ryudo, what just happened? Miss Helenia is not really the wings of Valma, right? Please tell me. According to her, yeah. No, but Valma is the devil. Miss Helenia is so pretty and kind. Hey Elena, wake up! Elena! Oh, good morning, Ryudo. No. Where am I? You alright? How did I get to this place? Yeah, well, it was just targeting the exit. It's usually from one exit to the other. And within the inn, or within the part of the inn, it's just circling around. To speak the truth, was this yet another of your amusements? But where you'd fail to notice and remember, she calls herself Millennia, but she also said that she is the wings of Valmar. This cannot be. Miss Elena, I saw her too. Ditto. So the wings of Valmar are inside of me. Well, Sonny, you're back. Right done, friend. You've made good on your fancy talk. I see you have yourself a few women here. I envy you, fella. Though the other filly you was with got my blood stirring. Really, dear? I'd like to see this, maybe after my next knife act. Cannot be last night. That woman is evil incarnate. She brings nothing but sorrow and misfortune. Though she does have a good side, I think. That's so, and I reckon she ain't too much different from any other woman. I can tell you about one woman who's going to bring you sorrow, honey. Ah, what a healthy relationship they have. I'm uncertain. I do not think Miss Millennia is evil or anything. Oh, she is. She definitely is. Anyway, we can leave through the rear gate now, unless you have some more missing jewelry, Roan. If you are going across the Baked Plains, would you mind if I came along? Just me by myself is kind of lonely. Yeah, well, Elena, you probably don't want him around. Oh no, not at all. I do not mind, but we need to move quickly. I must reach Grandia's Cathedral before long. Yeah, that's what you were saying. But I think she's actually evil incarnate. Pretty sure about that. By the way, we never really checked that thing. Wait. So let's see. Can't buy that, can't buy that. why not just ask him about it? Advanced tutorial. Skills. Skills have increased the abilities of party members, separate from going to experience levels. Equipping a party character with a skill can raise the character's HP, MP, strength, or magic parameters. Skills are written into skill books. You must first obtain a skill book before you can acquire skills. For skills, power up means to use special coins or magic coins to read a skill book and learn a skill. Any party member can be equipped with the skills fast learns, so the skills are sort of knowledge shared by members. Do you want to know more about skills? Yes, tell me more. Well, then I explain. A skill book is needed to use skills. The skill book, Book of Learning, appears only in this tutorial. In the real game you have to find the skill books yourself. Let's start by learning a skill. Select Power Up. Oh, right, you have to do that yourself. Next, select Skill Book. To select Learn Skills for learning categories. Use directional buttons to select the Book of Learning and press the A button. There it is. Skills are broadly divided into move types and skills, magic type skills, and MC are needed to learn move type skills, and MC are needed to learn magic type skills. Okay. Move the cursor to an empty item and press the A button to read a skill book and learn a skill, but you may not know exactly what a skill does unless you learn it. The help message at the bottom serves as a guide for selecting skills. Top skill, okay. You have learned the skill Dash, which increases the speed of a party character. Next, let's power up a skill like moves magic skills. Okay, yeah, I've already done that. Oh right, I forgot about that. That's true. Ah, you can't. Ah. Okay, so let's do that. Skill plus 50 to plus 800 maximum HP. Whoa, that's not bad. Strength, vitality, speed. Actually, I think more HP sounds good to me. Yep. Totally worth it. Oh, sorry. Now we can actually go back. I actually think if I can learn that skill again, then I would do that and equip everybody with it. Cavalry. Sell that thing. I should actually be able to, to buy the chainmail for the boy. don't think I can buy any weapon for him here. No, it can't. So, should be well equipped now, and I'm just going to save the game to make sure that we're good. And I also think at this point, pains me to say this, but I think I'm going to end the stream right now. Because I think this is a good place to end the stream. We've been streaming for more than 2 hours, almost 3 hours actually, with of course a small break in between. But we're going to continue this next Saturday or Sunday. I still have to go to the Games Workshop and get all my stuff that I ordered yesterday. So that's probably going to be that. But we will continue this next weekend. To be more exact. And tomorrow I should be able to start a new Master System Monday game. I have to look into which one I am going to pick. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and let me just quickly look up who's online at this point, so that I know whom to host, and you are invited to join whomever I'm able to host. That is, if somebody's online, I really don't know. So let's see, who do we have? Actually, Scully is online, so why not host him? That's a good thing. And otherwise I wish you a pleasant Sunday afternoon or evening, and we will see each other next time, probably tomorrow. So till then, good evening and bye bye.